This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
Introduction. Fire is referred to as the quick oxidation of a substance in the exothermic combustion process, which yields light, heat, and different reaction materials. A flame is an observable part of the fire that produces radiant burning gases. Fire incidences resulted in physical destruction. Nevertheless, the fire could also be beneficial since it could be used to get heat, signaling, momentum, and catering tasks. The negative impacts of fire include soil erosion, environmental pollution, a hazard to the ecosystem, and water pollution. This paper examined a fire incident that occurred in India and influenced the concerned authority to reform fire codes to ensure fire incidences were prevented and minimized. Fire incident in India. In Delhi town, 2 expensive vehicles and different products got destroyed, and 4 people got injured in a sari shop due to the fire outbreak. The fire incident happened after the Auditor and Comptroller General released its audit of the fire brigade operation. The comptroller claimed that fire safety measures became insufficiently upheld in several building structures in the capital city. The fire incident started in the sari shop at 3:15 p.m. Fire brigade officials established that the fire began as a result of an electric short circuit. The 2 vehicles, a Honda and an Audi model, were ruined during the fire outbreak. However, nobody died. Another fire incident occurred in a similar building during the previous year because of an electric short circuit. Many household materials such as sofa sets, cupboards, etc. got ruined. Shop attendants received minor injuries, while 7 people got trapped within the 3rd floor of the house. Fire tenders went quickly to put off the fire, and casualties eventually survived. Change of fire codes. The fire incident, which happened at Delhi City in India, influenced the Ministry of Special Programs to review protection measures of fire incidences. Fire codes meant standard codes used by the local jurisdiction, which became enforced by the fire brigade officers. Reger and Ted viewed that fire codes were a set of regulations prescribing measures on how to eradicate explosion and fire hazards emanating from the use of dangerous items. Fire brigade officials established fire codes to eradicate fire incidences to ensure that the provision of essential training and effective use of household devices were adopted. Fire brigade personnel reviewed the fire codes to ensure that the constructors did not compromise building safety measures. Fire codes are aimed at maintaining and inspecting the use of different fire protection items to sustain active fire safety measures. According to Coleman, the Fire Brigade Department formed the administrative and substantive sections to facilitate fire safety measures. The administrative section formulated rules and enforced regulations of fire safety measures. The substantive section addressed fire suppression materials, which were hazardous, like a shipment of combustible equipment and containers. Both administrative and substantive sections formed regulations for receiving permits. Both sections formed particular precautions that required people to conform to the expectations of permits. For instance, a fire system exhibition might expect an application requested by an authorized pyrotechnic expert to show crucial information concerning the issuance authority to confirm whether protection measures were met. Fire brigade officers ensured the supply of smoke detectors to various institutions and homesteads in Delhi as a way of upholding fire prevention measures. Reger and Bober asserted that the fire prevention policy required school programs to be reviewed to adopt fire management measures that were to be taught in learning institutions. Fire protection measures focused to minimize and prevent the possibility of fire incidences, which might lead to property destruction, injury, and death. Fire codes ensured effective strategy during building construction. Fire codes provided effective measures that encouraged residents to minimize the chances of causing fire incidences. Fire codes were components of construction safety measures. Did you like this fire incident in India sample? To get more works like this one, make sure to check out the free database of academic paper examples at ivypanda.com. You will find thousands of samples for all your study needs without even having to register.